Hello, my darling, lovely Taurus. I am the Queen of Clovers, and welcome to my channel. This is your Halloween reading, just a quick one from the Oracle of Shadows and Light and the Beautiful Creatures deck. Remember, it's a general reading for Taurus. It can be for anyone, anybody, or nobody. Cross-watchers definitely welcome. You'll want to know where your sign has ended up for the night, possibly. And as with all tarot readings, please take what's yours and leave out all the rest. If enamored by my reading, please like and subscribe. And of course, one card at a time, please, Spirit. And of course, let's get to it. Oh, I did say one card. Let me take two because I actually did two. All right, my darling, darling Taurus. Let's put that there. Let's see what we have. I have the Angel of Time working too hard, which we continually get that for Taurus. You know what I noticed is the sun is behind you, the sunflowers, and the sun is behind you, which means you're just casting shadow. And then I have a Fairy of the Divine Hand. The message says intoxication, distorted view, and overindulgence. But the overindulgence is work, Taurus. Are you working too hard? Possibly. I know you might be enjoying it, but there's a reason your job's outlined the way it is, and sometimes you've got to step back. Just be very careful on how you're doing yourself, taking care of yourself. Are you wasting your Halloween jollies? That's the Three of Wands. Are you wasting your Halloween jolly time on work? Inquiring minds want to know. This is just for what might happen to you on Halloween night. Spirits do love to chitter-chatter on Halloween, and you can warm them up by asking for some advice. Patience, greed, and fairness. Ooh, with the Queen of Swords. This would be all your energy, Taurus. And I do have that you're planning on something and saving for something with this Three of Wands and this Four of Pentacles. You really can't see a Four of Pentacles. This is the Four of Pentacles where it kind of is like you're getting greedy with your withholding. And you may be planning with the Three of Wands cards, and it's going to be gorgeous and fantastic. But in the meantime, it feels like you're living too much without. It's like this whole green frog is where all the resources are going. And look at look at her lonely eyes. They're golden. There's a lot of gold here that is like not being put to use and being forgotten. And I have the Queen of Swords. You know what? The Queen of Swords, one of the heaviest readings of this card I've been getting is that the Queen of Swords is all about, she has had a bad past. This chick is street smart. This is the energy, male or female team, Taurus, that she knows what's what. It's no surprise to her. She lives under the moon too, because my goodness, she knows. There are no secrets. And for the most part, she's been through it. She gets it. So I understand why you're being so reserved and working so hard and being so restricted. A chick who's been through it. I'm 43. I like to tell people my age because I have a 23-year-old son. But more importantly, when you're my age, it kind of comes down to, I know that nobody's going to come rescue me and pay my bills. As sweet as it sounds, Taurus. And you know what? I'm going to make it nicer anyway. With my touches, right? Oh, sorry. I don't want to cough. Okay. So you're going to get your start. There is something you're aiming for, that the 31st of October or the 1st of November, there's a deadline or something, like you could put down a deposit on something, or something opens up for like a lottery to get a ticket to maybe buy a house in this housing tract. It is a lot to do about home and maybe putting down a deposit or starting an investment, or you could be, what do you call that? You could be eligible for like 401k at work. You're able to It's one of those purchases. It's one of those true physical moves forward with this Ace of Pentacles here, where, yeah, you're going to be building for you. And so Halloween and dressing up in candy and all this business, it just really isn't interesting right now. And I know you, if Taurus, if your heart was in it, there'd be homemade costumes involved, but generally speaking. But right now, what I have for you is that you're just looking so far into the future, you are missing the moments. You are missing some really true moments. The emeralds. She has the emeralds. And in Gigi, one of my favorite musicals, she says, the beautiful emerald ever. What is it? The best emeralds always have that iridescent blue, incandescent blue. And then what does she say? She says, with an emerald, oh, Gigi, it doesn't matter who you get jewels from, as long as you never take anything second rate. Oh, I love that, Auntie. Aunt Alicia. So this is you. You're not settling for second, Taurus. You're moving forward. And to be honest, it's better alone right now. And I have the Page of Pentacles. So you're going to get the message and the response you want from this. And it's going to be physical, so this is going to happen. Whatever you're working towards. Spirit is cautioning against missing out on the joys. Spirit is reminding me of the timeline you have, like, on children. Some of them are not your own. Like, I have 4 nephews. They're the children of the family. You know, 2 of them are only a couple months old. Just over that, maybe 8, maybe 10 weeks old. And I need to remember that you don't have a lot of time where they give a rat's ass about you. And Spirit is, yeah, communicate before you're left with, get in there before you're left with nothing but a skull, you know. Don't forget to also, this is also being logical about it with the time. This is thoughts and thinking, and this is kind of really thinking it through. Like, I got to do things to make sure I'm okay, right? But I also got to do things because, you know, I love my nephews. Or, let's see, the habit. Ooh, you just don't want to get into the business of, you know, you're drinking, you're smoking, whatever it is that you do when you start partying, Taurus. You're just not interested in it right now. There's some solidifying that still has to be done. I'm just concerned if you put off work way too much. I mean, if you work way too much and put off fun way too much, the habit will be work. Do you see what I'm saying? So you still need to introduce joy and happiness into your life. This is also the Capricorn card. You can have a Capricorn in your energy that gets you into trouble. They may be calling you for a night out for Halloween. Spirit is saying, go ahead and indulge, but, you know, be your usual steady self. Like, you know, no DUIs, no drunk driving, and, you know, the whole business. But this person always takes it just a little too far, but it's always just a lot of fun. Hang in there, my loves, and keep up the good work, because you are getting a lot of physical responses to your work, to your prayers. It's being answered, so hang in there. All right, thank you for sharing your energy with me, Taurus. Please like, subscribe if enamored by my reading. Of course, check in next week for some November readings and the new moon that's coming up, and the end and the beginning of Scorpio season, end of Libra season, the whole business. But have a great Halloween, and remember, bring some sunshine. Bring some sunshine into your life. That's all Spirit is saying. Just a wee bit of that sunflower sunshine. Stop just casting a shadow, because time, this angel time will run out. All right, loves.